everyone, this is Soldier here. We are back with our Let's Play Dominions 4, Dawn of the Demon Apes. It is now early spring in year 4 of the Ascension Wars. We've revived a Bane. We have attacked the forces of Fomoria in the Towers of Heaven. We lost only about 8 troops there, so we actually did quite well. We'll take a quick look at that. It's probably not really going to be worth watching. Actually, he had a slightly decent force there. Fomorian militia are not that great, but they're big and have a lot of hit points, and they hit pretty hard, so... Anyways, we've taken them out there, and apparently they have attacked us in... Our forces defeated the attacking force from Fomoria. They attacked us in Toledo. We had 121 long dead there. So we wiped out what little force they were using to attack us. Not that much, just a couple giants, which we've managed to take out. And there was a battle in Midland. Our military force has been beaten by a stronger force from Fomoria. The enemy now controls our province. So which province is that? Oh, they're moving down there. We're gonna have to rectify that problem. Holy crap, that was our fortress. Oh. I spent all my gold on that. You are going to pay for that, my friend. Oh, no. Yes. They're going to pay dearly for that one. Let's see here. We've got about 20 units there. How many do we have here? About 200 units there. We're just going to combine those forces. And these guys here, they can go there. He can go there. And we'll go ahead and continue sending him on down there. Unfortunately, they can't quite make it there in one turn. Actually, let's take it. Oh, yes, he has death too. That means he can revive Banes. So we can increase the number of Banes that we have per turn if we need to. Although currently, with the numbers that we're sending back for reinforcements, we're actually doing kind of good. We're actually just barely able to keep all of them with troops at the moment. Crap, I don't want those stupid monkeys. Alright, 2 more. No, not them. Alright, let's go ahead and put them in a double line formation. I guess right there. And we have 2 more Banes in need of some troops. We can also go in a double line formation. Something like that. And 1 more. Once again in the double line. Okay. Well, we're going to have to make them pay for taking our fort and costing us that, because that was a pretty costly loss right there. Actually, in Midland, did I lose some? I think I lost a couple mages there as well. Yes, I lost 2 of my Kalamukas. Darn you, Fomoria! Let's take a look at this. Ah, it could have been so easily prevented. Apparently my brain was elsewhere. Had I only stuck just a few more points in province defense there, things would have turned out slightly differently. Alright. Well, let's have him research here. She's still reviving Banes. That's all we can do up there. I have him moving. Okay. Well, we're going to make them pay for that. But, we're going to have to wait just a moment before we do that. Hopefully, Fomoria will send those, 20 giants that we saw right here to attack that fort and try to relieve their brothers that are under siege, and then we'll destroy them at that point. Rather than sending them up to attack our now undefended province. That's what I'm hoping does not happen. If they try to relieve their people that are under siege, then we're going to destroy all of them. But if they move up to take our undefended province, that's just going to be a bit more of a headache, really. Alright. Our forces have defeated the attacking force from Fomoria, so they did try to relieve their brothers that were under siege, and it has cost them their lives. So we're gonna wipe out all their little giants up here, their javelinists. That was the force that he had in the province with the temple just there to the east of that province. And now they're pretty much already dead. So, that would be that. And we are attacking them at White Peaks with about 600 of our own undead. Wait a second, I think I just saw a message that said our pretender god has awakened. Or rather, broken free. Okay, so that's not even worth watching. An unexpected event. We have gained 6 Earth Gems, yes. The Dark Lord, God of Lanka, Master of Disease, Keeper of the Celestial Records, has broken free. Alright. And we are under siege in Bithny, but the enemy cannot harm our walls. However, we have harmed the walls here, in the Towers of Heaven. So, we're going to take that. And jeez. I'm like really hurting for money right now. Okay. Let's set these guys to reanimate here. I guess I can set him to reanimate too. Alright, and he can also join in on the monthly reviving of Banes. It looks like we are... Ah, crap! Reanimating enough of the undead to... Ah, jeez, why do I hate these monkeys? I wish it would just give me an option to say, no, I don't want to resurrect monkeys. I mean, they're useful once I start blood hunting, and you know, I can give them to some Mound Kings to patrol with, but for the time being, they're just kind of really annoying. Alright, you can go ahead and go in that double line formation. Unfortunately, that was the only Bane that I had here at the moment. Oh, they need... Well, I was thinking they need to go down here and build a fortress or a lab and a temple, but I'm not going to have a lab and temple there anytime too terribly soon, apparently. So they're going to, not research, reanimate. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I have another one that's not doing anything. Any more that I've missed? Don't think so. Okay, you can go on and reinforce these guys as they destroy these stupid dicks for taking our fortress from us. Okay, so we're going to take their fortress there. hopefully. And how's it going down here with the Zibalba? It looks like it's going pretty well, actually. Let's take a look at the statistics. I'm sure Fomori is not doing quite so well anymore. Yes, they were at one time at the top in the province list, just about. But now they are back down towards the middle of the pack. Army size. Once again, they're at the middle of the pack, while we are at the top. Our research, we're, of course, dead last at research right now. Oh, wow. Somebody's doing quite good in gyms here. That's probably TNT. No? Somebody with a lot of magical diversity. Pelagia? Really? Guess they're having some luck with their underwater provinces. Okay. So, we have our pretender up here now, too. Let's go ahead and start site searching with him, I guess. Actually, what would be preferable, really, is, how are we looking here? I think I can honestly spare a turn or two to do some research. Let's just take everyone and switch them over to research for a moment. And our objective shall be evocation. And we want to get arcane probing so that our pretender can actually start site searching automatically here without having to move from one province to another. Go ahead and have him research as well. Okay. That's going to be a considerable amount of research done this turn. We'll no doubt gain a few levels. We'll probably actually have arcane probing this next turn even. Not completely sure about that, but we should be close. And that's much better than moving our pretender from one province to another and probably forgetting about it a couple turns and finding, oh crap, I haven't moved my pretender for 6 turns. Yeah, that happens. A little forgetful at times when it comes to that. I'd much rather just take the lazy man's way and side search with spells. Okay. We got our random events. This turn generation should be just about over. I don't know what this update known by is. Okay, so we are at evocation. Yes, we now have arcane probing. We very nearly got the next level of evocation as well. What would that give to us? A bolt of unlife. Hurricane Thunderstrikes. Thunderstrikes actually would be somewhat useful for someone like, say, our prophet. Wrathful Skies, that's a fun one. I do enjoy some Wrathful Skies. Actually, I'm just kind of thinking right now for our Let's Play with Nazca. I haven't actually posted the video yet, but I've got a prophet that's pretty insanely powerful. Actually, it's a Seraph with a lot in air magic, and he could be casting Wrathful Skies every turn. Alright, just a little bit of a teaser there, I guess you might say. Of course, I've recorded about 30-something, maybe almost 40 videos that I haven't posted yet, so it'll be a little while before we get to that point. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Let's switch them back to reanimating momentarily. Until I'm 100% sure that we are good. Okay. I'm glad they fixed that. In Dominions 3, if you run through the list like that, clicking like mad, and you get to the end, and then, oops, you accidentally click one extra time, everything you just clicked is, undone. So, let's have these guys reanimate too. And, how many? We got 311 there. Let's just revive 2 more Banes, I think. Okay. That should be sufficient on the Banes, I do believe. Now then, we're going to come over here and kill Formoria. And oh, yes, I didn't actually finish reading our messages there either. So we had the battle in the Midlands. Conquered that province with no problem. And, we defeated an attacking force from Formoria. And there was a battle at the tower, or the Towers of Heaven. Okay. We lost 67 of our long dead there. Yeah, he didn't really have anything great. So that's good. He cost us a fortress, but we've taken one of his. Actually, we've taken 2 of his. And I still have no clue where his capital is at. I don't know if it's to the north or the south. Alright. Oh, we gained some fire gems too. That's cool. We are under siege in Bithny, but the enemy cannot harm our walls. Actually, you know what? Apparently they've actually changed it, so I guess these Bandar archers can repair the walls. Because I was under the impression, I think, from Dominions 3 that they could not repair the walls if it was under siege. That doesn't appear to be the case right now. Let's go ahead and recruit a... Ah, crap, really? Am I that low on gold? I don't have any resources to recruit there. How about here? Okay, I can at least recruit one there. And let's go ahead and have our pretenders start casting Arcane Probing. Those guys are a little on the expensive side, so let's just hang off on that for a little while we gain some gold to build another fortress, I think. He, on the other hand, can go ahead and move, as can he. Apparently I forgot to move them last turn. And we've got a Bane that needs to move. Okay. Let's go ahead and consolidate our troops here. And this Bane here, well, he's just going to move in there with the rest of those guys. And these ones here, let's go and take that province, I think. Throw some province defense in there. Throw some in there. And we'll do the same here. Okay. And we need to continue moving him on back up here. I guess he can pick up a few more long dead. Alright, let's go ahead and move along. With any luck, Sai has found a astral site. Probably site search a few turns from our capital there, and then we're going to have to move him somewhere more towards the center of our empire where he can actually continue to site search. This will well, it'll take him a little while, I guess, before he runs out of provinces within his range. But at some point we're going to have to do that. Alright, let's see what has happened here. I think we have the upper hand against Formoria now. So we've revived several more Banes. We did arcane probing, but we didn't find anything. And we have taken another province from them. We only lost 9 troops. And we did take yet another province, but we actually sustained pretty good losses there. We lost actually the majority of our troops. I do believe it's time to recall them. They're both going to head back. And that force is going to continue attacking. And now we're about to take out this sieging army here. And we have found their capital. So Formoria is doomed now. They've only got like 60 units there, and I think they've been using the bulk of their forces to actually attack. So that's probably, quite possibly, the only province they have down to the south now. Unless they've managed to continue to wage war with Zabalba. Which, I wouldn't have expected them to be able to do that, but I did seem to see them putting up a pretty decent fight for a little while there. I haven't noticed any provinces owned by Formoria down there for a little while, though. Alright, these guys can all go ahead and reanimate. And let's go ahead and... Holy moly, 737. Yes, I might need to continue to revive extra Banes every turn here. Not the stupid monkeys. $104, $164. Okay. I just set up a big block there, a big block there, a big block there, and a big block there. Something like that. That's kind of our formation, more or less. At this point, you know, it doesn't really matter that much. We're just throwing massive numbers of troops at the enemy. Okay. So he's going to come there and pick up a few more troops. We're about to wipe out what's left of Formoria down here. Apparently he needs to head down that way. Let's move him right here. I don't think I'm going to lose that province again, considering I've got massive numbers of troops on the front line against Formoria. And let's go ahead and put some province defense in here, actually. Tempted to throw yet more. Well, if he sends those troops out of his fort to attack, we'll destroy them anyways. 20 province defense is not going to be enough to stop a concentrated attack by Formoria, but it could cause a little bit of a problem. Could manage to kill a few of his troops. It might well be worth the 100 or 2 gold that we spent on it. I don't know what his giants cost, but they might be around 50 or more apiece. And if we manage to kill 4 of them, that's probably more than made up the cost that we spent on the province defense. Not that we're by any means guaranteed to kill 4 of them. I guess it depends on how many he actually sends. If he sends any at all, so... Alright. This is done. We didn't find any magic sites. So we have attacked Formoria. in the Green Coast. We lost about 60 of our long dead. And we killed 28 of his troops. And he has attacked us at the Nadian range. I think that would be the province I was talking about, right there. Okay. So we're just gonna... Actually, I think we're gonna siege his castle there. And let's check out this. We took them out here in Bethany. Bethine? I guess that's how you might say it. I don't know. He had a pretty varied force in this battle. Doesn't matter anymore, though, because they're a dead force, mostly. He still has surprisingly numbers of troops down here in the south. So our Banes just annihilated that griffin that showed up. Had that been something like, say, Mountain Kings, the Mountain Kings might have been destroyed, but the Banes are actually quite good at personal combat. Actually, apparently I have one of them running up here trying to attack the enemy himself. He just picked up an affliction, but that means absolutely nothing. Oh, he got himself killed. You idiot. Why did you attack up there? Let's check that. I'm pretty sure I saw him die. Well. Oh! That was one of the Formoria's Banes. Apparently Formoria has his own Banes. So we killed one of them. That's all good then. More than happy to kill some of his Banes. Alright, let's go ahead and consolidate our forces. That way we can continue moving along. Okay. So, we're going to take these guys here and move them down there. And this Bane is going to head on back home to pick up some more troops. I guess they can only move one space there. All of these guys can go ahead and continue moving along. They can move down there. I guess he can actually move a couple spaces, so that's good. And we are going to have Fomoria's capital under siege here. Actually, he's managed to move on down that way, too. How many provinces does he have left here? Let's see here. Provinces. Fomoria. Oh, he's actually still got more provinces than a few other people. I don't know who's that. Abizia? Abizia looks like he's seen better days. At one point, Abizia was doing pretty darn good, but I think he's about at the end of his rope. Who else is dying here? Is that Abizia? Not Yomi. Zabalba's doing a little better after I stepped in there. I don't know who it is. So many different flags, they could be anybody, so. Alright then. Got a couple guys here that need to begin reanimating. Really? Was it only 2 of them? Okay. And we have a couple of Banes there as well. See if we can find them. Alright, he just needs a few troops. That's enough to fill out his army. And one more. That'll do it for him. Then in a double line formation. And now we have yet more troops running for the front line. This will be the doom of Formoria. Thankfully, we're not fighting a two-front war like we were in our Nazca video. Although I did attack Oceania. Apparently he hasn't seen fit to return the favor. I don't know. It just hasn't really said that he's declared war on me anyways. Alright, we're continuing to cast Arcane Probing. And I'll tell you what. You know what? Let's go ahead and switch back over to research, and we are going to go for some construction research here. I think we're actually doing pretty good. Enough that we can probably go a number of turns without reanimating anyone else. So we'll go for construction. We'll go ahead and throw an extra 40 points into evocation so we can finish off that one. And let's see if we have any provinces that are going to be really good for blood hunting. Yeah, I suppose I could do it here. That actually wouldn't be a terrible province to blood hunt in. I don't really have a whole lot of high population provinces, really. I'm looking for stuff mostly, you know, around 8,000 population. Okay, let's see how this goes, because we're about to attack Formoria's capital and take over his other province to the south here. I don't know how many more he has on the south side. But they've been cut off from his capital for quite some time, so he's got to have another fortress down there. Well, unless Zibaba has already taken it from him, which I guess is certainly in the realm of possibility. Actually, this is probably going to be a good spot to go ahead and end this video here as well, because I think we're sitting at about 30-something minutes already, so I guess we'll go ahead and end it here. As always, if you enjoy our videos, I hope you'll like and subscribe. And we will see you again soon as we check out the events that we have had happen in this turn right here. As you can see, we've completed a lot in research. So, thank you very much, and we will see you again soon.